Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Hudson. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, in the last episode, we did some stuff and things. We're trying to get over to the Steam Geyser generator, whatever you want to call it. But first and foremost, we're trying to make our way down to the security door. We don't know what's actually in here. And I did a little bit of looking around, and it seemed like there's a thing in there that could potentially hold some useful items for us, and there's a thing in there that could potentially upgrade one of our dupes. And I am not sure which dupe I would like to upgrade it. It adds like a 10 skill onto somebody, and I would probably say that that person probably should be somebody that is skilled and has the ability to do most things, because like what if it did like 10 build on Bert and he couldn't even do it? So possibly Nails, our research assistant. Possibly Harold, our golfer. Harold doesn't really have anything that he's super good at, right? Am I wrong about that, Harold? Construction, really good at. Construction is always something that like we need to have somebody do, but he's not even an architect right now. He's not even doing it. We already have somebody that builds, Nicola. So I'm thinking possibly Harold. But here's the problem. Harold is stuck right now. He jumped up onto this platform and he can't get down the platform because of this rock here. He's not smart enough. He's not smart enough. These guys will try to kill themselves at every possible turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and priority 9 this big task. No, he can't. Okay, good. He was idle there and I was like, for sure he's stuck. But he's not. Okay, sorry, dude. I called you for nothing. He needs to get down here anyways and do some stuff. But they can't last long down here because of the heat. Sorry, I made everyone panic. It's too hot. There's no air to breathe. So, bad and bad. And also, we got into this ice biome, but there's no Weezwarts to be found anywhere. And that's very concerning. That is incredibly concerning. There is another ice biome, I'm thinking, over here, because we can see some cool temperatures. I think that's what that means, kind of like over here. So I'd like to try to make our way over there as well. Steam Geyser is kind of on the back burner, just because of the fact that we don't have the Weezwarts. Kind of necessary to start making. I mean, this is obviously making water regardless. So if we just put a pump in here, we started pumping it in. But once again, we don't need the water. We will soon though, because the water is going down. You can see it. It just went down a little bit there. Also, this guy is eating some of the algae. We really need that. So like maybe like 9 sweep that. 9 sweep that. Too many 9 tasks and everyone's gonna be like, stop doing 9 tasks! I hate you! It's okay. We'll survive. That fertilizer. Sweep that up too. 5? 5 is good. 5 is good for that too. The important things we need to take care of, because the fertilizer for agriculture, we're almost out of it. And when we're out of it, we won't be able to make any more mealwoods. We'll be banking on these bristle blossoms that take 17 years to grow, and then our mush bars. That's it, man. What lacks resources? Supercomputer, micro musher. Don't care. Don't care. Super don't care. This is going so slow, I can't even handle it. I can't even stand this. What does this block? It's a normal tile. Okay, that's cool though. Like they don't have enough oxygen down here to really make that work. They gotta go up every 5 seconds and then go all the way back over here. Unless Snails is doing something else. Why did you stop? He had to poop. He had to poop. Makes a lot of sense. Alright. Fine then. Fine, be super slow. See if I care. Edibles right now are looking good. Bristle blossoms are coming in. Power is on. Lights are doing it. If I could somehow trap these little shine bugs in this area with the plants, just to make sure that if the power ever does go off, these guys will light it up. Like, that would be ideal. We could lure them in. There is actually a flying bug lure. So if we just keep them in this general vicinity, and then after a long period of time, we end up getting this animal control aerial creature lure. Great. Excellent. Any other concerns that we have right now? Not really. Not really, no. We have a pump set up here on the grow stuff in case we need it. Do we need a pump there? The pump is there so that we can eventually pump this into a water sieve, which we don't have researched yet. We have the resources, I think. Who's not sleeping? These guys. How far did you guys get? Really far. Look at that. You can almost just jump right in there. Sick, dude. We're almost there, man. we're gonna figure this bad boy out. I'm very curious to know what that's gonna be like. Food shortage. I am aware of this food shortage. I am aware. We should probably start making mush bars then. That's all we got. We should start researching, I keep saying the wrong word, fertilizer synthesizer. Polluted water to fertilizer. I think that's gonna be pretty important soon, actually. So we can keep those meal lice growing. And then what after that? Electrolyzer is going to be important, but not in the near future. Water sieve is going to be pretty important. Decontamination. Deodorizer. Use the sand to filter polluted oxygen from the air. You know, we could actually put one of those in here and start filtering out this nasty polluted oxygen, because it's going to eventually slip in. It already has. Some polluted oxygen is kind of floating around the base. It's already in there, so that'd be a good one to go for. It's right out to the toilets too, which we need. So just kind of like bing, bang, boom, right down the line here. What else have we been talking about recently? Rock granulator. We don't really need a rock granulator right now because we don't need any raw metal ore for anything. We haven't built anything like that yet. Fossil fuels. Natural gas generator. We don't have natural gas. Oil refinery. We don't have oil. Petroleum generator. We don't have petroleum / oil. What else, man? Oil well. Heavy watt wire. Automation stuff. Fire poles. Could be fun. Could be fun to slip and slide up and down. Get people down the ladders faster. Food shortage. I know this already. Stop warning me. Dude, we're there. We're there. We're there. Submit bioscan. I don't know what that means. Nicola, can you submit a bioscan on that? I don't know what that means. Are you gonna do it? Are you doing it? You're doing it. Harold. Boop. We're in! Okay. Computers? Big brain? That's gotta be the skill thing. Unassigned. Desk. What do I do with the desk? Intact office desk decorated with several personal belongings and a barely functioning computer. So this was Earth then. The hell is a morb doing down there in that mesh tile? Look at him. What a creep. What a weirdo. There's water in here too. What is this? What is this? Security door, state auto. This door cannot be manually controlled. There's lockers, and I want to get to those lockers. Maybe you gotta dig into those lockers. I don't know what's inside of them. Basic metal locker. It contains an assortment of personal effects. Okay. Can I deconstruct it? Rummage. I can't deconstruct it and put it somewhere else or get anything from it. Light fixture. Nothing to do with that. What's the decor like in here? It's still pretty shit. So this thing. Neural vacillator? Neural vacillator. We talked about putting Harold through it, and you're here, Harold. There's just not very much. There is oxygen in there, actually. Harold, get in there, man. Oh my god, he's doing it! He doesn't seem like he likes it. He's like, should I be making that grinding noise? Dude. What? Harold, don't die! Genes shuffled. Duplicants had their genetic makeup modified. I didn't want you to shuffle his stats. Oh no! Construction tie right now. Learning -3. What does this mean? Neural vacillation complete. Are you done, dude? It's still going. It's not complete, man. I don't know what's happening. He's like, I gotta piss! I don't know what's happening! I'm so sorry, Harold. He's got a full bladder, he's gonna pee himself. What is going on? It's too hot, too. Dude, when does it stop? It's got slime lung on it, too. Oh, gross. Dude, he really's gotta pee. Complete neural process. Is that what it was waiting for? Harold's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Acquired deep diver's lung trait. Air consumption's even lower. Yes! Was a talented opera singer and a snorkeling instructor. Sweet! There are no charges left in this vacillator. Okay, that's really good. I thought his stats were going to be changed, but his stats remain the same. He could have... I wish they would have added on to his learning capabilities, but he did gain the ability to, like, never breathe anything ever, so... That's pretty good. His bladder, he's about to piss himself, but I don't really care if he does that in here. I can deconstruct this mesh tile, though. That's kind of cool. Get some stuff out of that. Insulated tile? I can do some stuff with that. Alright, okay, alright. You'll probably just get it like normal stuff back, though. It probably won't be that cool, because I can't build it. Deconstructing it is not the same thing as building it. Dusk caps. We did talk about trying to get up to these dusk caps so that we can possibly start growing them. And that's what this is for up here. That's what that's for, but it's very germ-infested. Alright, Harold. How do you feel? So where is that then? Where does it tell me that he has that ability? Deeper diver's lung. He has diver's lungs and deeper diver's lungs. So it's minus 25 and minus 50. Do they add on top of each other so that like he just like doesn't breathe as he's holding his breath? Damn. That's sweet, dude. That is super cool. Alright. I mean, it's kind of, I feel like a waste of this entire space just to have one thing that does that, but... How do I can't break into that. I just gotta dig into it. Gotta dig from this side, must be. How I get into there. That's fine. We can handle that if that's what we gotta do. Okay. That was a lot of excitement. Wow. Who's getting that bristle blossom? This is still too hot in this area. 86 degrees. 85 over here. 86.7. 87 degrees. What is it that's generating heat here? That's heating this up and not this. This deoxidizer, maybe? Heat production? It is. It absolutely is. Okay. I'm not going to concern myself with it then. It's too late. It's too late. Our water is actually going down fairly quickly, so let's get on the steam geyser now that we've done this. This whole excitement thing. Let's break into this. It's gonna be really hot. Now that is like one of the main concerns here about going over to this area. They're gonna like practically burn to death in this water. This water is almost boiling. So you can split that, make a ladder down. We'll make a pump in this area and then have to break over to the pump. To the water, I mean. Yeah, it's red. Like that's gonna hurt if somebody gets in there. So we'll have to be careful. Make sure there's an out before we break through that. I'm nervous. Can you tell? Because they're gonna have to walk all the way over here, break it, and it's gonna go psh, and then they're gonna be like, ah! And they're gonna have to like run up the ladder really quickly. Yikes. Alright. There's nothing. Okay, we should probably continue on in this direction over here, and just to see, you know, can we find more good stuff and things? I'd like to do that. Go, everybody. All right, all right, all right, all right. What are we doing? I feel like our sights are expanding. We need to make sure that everything is okay at home, though. Organics are good. Excuse me, sir. 8.8. Oxygen supply is phantasmical. Edibles are good. Skill increase from Bert farming. Atta Bert. Finding more things to do with your life. Do we feel like 2 outhouses are enough? We had another person have an accident. We could probably hold off until the bathrooms are complete, but... Would like to continue building off of this, too. If it's all possible. I'm thinking, like, here, make a big wall. But before we get to do that, we have to dig this out. That's something you can do, Bert. You're on it, Bert. Okay. Are we exploring this area anymore right now? Nope. No, we are not. Dust caps would be amazing, though. Fried mushrooms are, they're looking good. Even unfried mushrooms, 24 kcal for a mushroom. Seems pretty good. What is it for one mushroom? Mushroom quality 0. Same as a bristleberry, which is acceptable for everybody right now. Okay. Okay. They need to grow in carbon dioxide, and then we have a bunch of that down here. A bunch of that. The worst things that happen, I feel like, in this game are things that just kind of like slowly degrade underneath my nose, and I don't realize it until it's too late. I'm trying not to do that. We need to make sure that this area, too, probably should build tile walls in to kind of contain it somewhat. Should we make something that's can withstand hotter temperatures? Which would be like overheat temperature granite. We have a lot of granite. We also have, yeah, we got a lot of stuff that could withstand hotter temperatures, and that might be smarter to maybe do it out of igneous rock. Overheat temperature plus 27 degrees. What's this one? Overheat temperature plus 27. Slow heating for this one, so that sounds good, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. Wish me luck. Make sure that I go back into that then, and then switch it back to sandstone so we don't start building everything out of that. We have so much of this other stuff that you know, why not use it? Water supply, honestly, is dropping faster than I thought it would. But we're on it. We can handle it. Are they getting down into the stuff, Bert? That's not so smart of you to do that, though. Kind of wish you would go from the other side. And to guarantee that you do that, cancel that. Bert's not so smart, you know? Still love him, but god damn it. We honestly don't need to make this thing come up all the way over here. We can honestly make this whole cavern, this whole area. That would definitely work. You know, build some tile out like this. And up like that. But before we do that, let's clear this area. How important is it to get this area up here? It's just not. Not right now. I really don't care. Why did you go down into the chlorine to start breathing, Bert? Is there something that you're not telling me about, Bert? Are you an alien? Bert's an alien. I knew it. Not much oxygen. That was the plus side of coming in over here, but there's still, it's unbreathable. It's carbon dioxide, so never mind. Never mind, Bert. Carry on. Probably deconstruct some of this stuff over here, too. Doesn't need to be there. What else is going on? Edibles. Looking good. But bristle blossoms will take a while for the next harvest. How are we looking for fertilizer? 800. Still. New duplicates are available. Are they worth a look? I just want to say no. Even if we did look, though, it's not like we have to get one. Hey, blue hair, and he's got good stuff. Germ resistant. Cannot cook. +5 learning. Liam, you're looking good, Liam, for the next time that we need somebody. I do believe that +5 learning determines how quickly a duplicate conducts research, but plus 50% skill leveling, period. Like, they just level up any other skill, so long term, it doesn't matter if this guy's +3 creativity. If I wanted him to be higher creativity, I think over time, this guy would eventually take it over. He is interested in art, though, which is kind of, it's not so good, but master them 50% faster. Like, that's a big deal, but over time, it doesn't seem like it takes very much time at all to master the jobs. So maybe I'm not too concerned about that. Maybe I'm less concerned about that. To have all 3 planets align would seem difficult. To like not have them be narcoleptic, have them have high learning, and have them have their interest in the thing that you want to put them in would seem insurmountable almost. Mealwood seeds 20. Unless we're uncovering more mealwood seeds, I do believe that they changed how plants work, and it's really working out in our favor. It's good. I like how these guys are fetching dirt out of the contaminated pool. Not the smartest thing that you've ever done in your life, but then we have the wash basin checkpoint. The germs seem pretty easy to circumvent, but at the same time, mistakes can be made. Which really seems like that's where the germs will come into effect, if I make a mistake. 40% stress again. Why? Grimy, drab decor. Your stress should be lowering, if anything. Just because you're grimy, but drab decor, I suppose, could affect. What job are you on, Bert? You're on the high end. Yeah, you're a minor. Tier 3, so you really need that decor then, huh? What's decor expectation? Bert has a 20 decor expectation, which would make sense why you just kind of hate life right now. Because you're over here, you're digging hard in all these ugly, ugly areas. You're not spending too much time back at home doing any of these other tasks, so makes sense. Let's maybe like try to fill the place up with more art. Where is that? Furniture, right. Always gets me. Sculpting blocks. That could be cool. Sculpt them out of sandstone. Anything that makes them even better. Sandstone actually does increase the decor value. Let's load this place up with a ton of these things. Have one to look at while you're getting a massage. And you know what? Let's go for broke. We got lots of stuff that we can do. You know, I did just open up this carbon dioxide, this whole area, to kind of start filling up with chlorine. Not exactly what I had in mind. So let's block this area off ASAP. But don't lock yourself in either. That means they're gonna have to trudge through this bullshit in order to get to that. Whatever. The wash basin is there. You're only washing your hands though. You should really like wash your feet. And everything else. Did I just use igneous rock? Am I making something out of igneous rock right now? I am. It automatically made my blank canvas out of igneous rock. Nice, man. Sweet. Lovely. I'm trying to get to the geyser right now, but there's too many other things in the way. Too many other things in the way. These are all important things, though. You really need to do all of it. Were you just in the gook? You were in the gook, dude. Slime lung. Slime lung is not something that you can wash off. Right, but food poisoning you can. Slime lung, you were getting slime lung from down here, maybe. Where's this slime lung coming into play? Where's the slime lung? Who has slime lung and why? Because of this? Germ overlay. Water. There's slime in the... Okay. Where do we put the slime? The slime inside of our place. That's what that... Yeah. Okay. Slime possibly in there? I don't know. I have no idea. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything unless that's, you know, you have slime lung. Our immune systems are 100% though. So look, slime lung germs, food poisoning germs. Like, they're building up over time, it looks like. It's not so good. And the temperature is rising to really hot. 90 degrees Fahrenheit is toasty. Like, too toasty. We might have to think about researching those hydro fans, but where were those? Where are the fans at? Power, advanced research, plumbing, ventilation. Here, hydro fan. temperature modulation. I'm thinking about doing that. We're currently researching agriculture. That was for the fertilizer synthesizer. Yeah. Next thing, we're worried about heat. We really are. Are we uncomfortable? These guys are 98 degrees. Did I say that they were like 80 something was like the standard body temperature? I think it's 98. Whatever that 90s band was, that's how I remember it. But I forgot about the 90s band, so. The moniker that I used to remember what your body temperature is, it's gone now. Okay, we're really being sloppy about this, Bert. You could honestly do better with this. I expect better from you, Bert. Don't let someone build you in. Please dig that out before you let them build. Who's on build task right now, and what are you busy doing? Building the blocks, right? Athletics for Nicola. Athletics are good. Means they move faster. Does it also mean, does athletics, is that the stat that also says how much they can carry? No, that's strength. He just dropped that muckroot because he couldn't breathe. Sweet, dude. All right. Genius sculpture. Plus what? Plus 22 decor. What are these? Plus 22. Same thing. I'm really thinking that we should cancel that. The building of that. We should like push our sights to building other things. We don't need the decor just yet. I was just concerned about it because of Bert. If he could just sit over here and spend some time and have really good decor, his stress levels would shoot down instantly and then he'd feel better. Because we need to keep an eye on that. Research is already complete. Let's go immediately onto those thermal fans. Which was, we literally were just looking at it. Ventilation here, hydro fan. Dissipates a small amount of heat. With water? I don't know. I don't think I've ever used a hydro fan, so who knows. Look at this, like, straight up line. What's that line about? These are the two biomes, I think. You couldn't, like, blend that line a little bit? Soggy feet in this polluted water is not ideal. Alright, no more digging in there. Oh no! Our polluted water is escaping. What happened? There was nothing there. It looked like there was something there because we're awaiting the tile. Okay. Good though. I'm happy about it. I'm just happy that that's like, well, you know, we could do that. I'm glad for it. Because they have to destroy it before they can build it again. Nice. Sweet, dude. Polluted water, we didn't need that anyways. Polluted water? Nah. It's not like we set up a pump and everything to keep track of it, to contain it. No, we didn't. No, dude, we're good. Can we please get over to this, like, steam geyser before the end of the flippin' episode, you guys? What are we even doing? Bert, you are ready to explode. And you're the one that's supposed to be over here digging. And Bert's not even over here. Where is Bert? What are you doing, Bert? You're like delivering shit. Alright, hopefully your stress goes down when you sleep. Let's just check on that. 49 is just too damn high. Stress levels, minus, it's going down. Minus 30% per cycle. Okay. Okay. Soggy feet is bad. Decor expectation is good. Sleep is good. Keeping an eye on you, Bert. I don't think we're gonna make it over here. I wanted to, but they're not doing it. Some of them are, very slowly. This whole thing is taken care of, which, you know, makes me feel better about life. I'm not so sure about this polluted water. Sorry about that, balm lily. We honestly should probably start taking these balm lilies and research healthcare a little bit. Start making some pills so that we can start overcoming these germs before they build up on us and destroy us. It could definitely happen. How's the research coming on the temperature modulation? Pretty good. Pretty okay so far. Do we really need to build this right now? Not concerned, you guys. Not concerned about any of this stuff. Focus on the task at hand. Geyser. Come on, guy. Ha. Kill me. I use lame jokes to keep myself from crying. It really helps. How's our fertilizer looking, by the way? 900. We're gaining fertilizer. I'm not sure if that's because of the compost or not, but we should get a deodorizer in here too. Where's the deodorizer? Same location, wasn't it? No. Decontamination after the toilets, right. I have to constantly remind myself. Decor could not be any better though. Look at that. Is it plus 20? It's plus 66, 74 in some areas, so plus 20 should be not a problem for Bert. Plus 20 is not a problem. I think at 50 they start warning me, and that's when I'll send Bert over to get a massage. Everything else, everybody else is doing just fine, because I think most of the people are spending their time around this nice area. It's gonna be less nice though if it's too hot. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. I have a plan of how I think I want to do this without burning my dupes to death. I have an idea. I have an idea. To do like that. Maybe even one higher? No. I don't think so. We're gonna pump this water over here and it's gonna make this whole pool a lot hotter, which is probably gonna heat up all of this air too. We need those wheezeworts. Damn wheezeworts, girl. While we're over there. Liquid pump. Can the liquid pump hold, what's your temperature that you start breaking at? Overheat temperature 167. What are we at? 132. 132. I think the pump is gonna do just fine. We could change the pump and what it's made out of. If we really wanted to. Liquid pump. This would give it overheat temperature plus 90. Iron ore would be overheat temperature 167. What's the... There's no benefits of making it out of iron. There is a benefit out of making it of copper. It looks cooler. Thermally reactive on this one. We can make it out of gold. There's plenty of gold around us. I just don't think that the temperature is really going to increase that bad. So let's build this. Let's make the pipes. Now the pipe overheat temperature. Talk to me. Plus 27 degrees. From what? Plus 27 degrees from what, though? I'm just going to go with the plus 27 degree one. I'm just going to say that that's going to be good enough. Now, if I break into this, is this water actually going to flow down here and then fill all this up and overflow? Overflowing would be a problem, but if the water starts building up down here, I don't think we have anything to really do down here anymore except for these lockers, which could be very important. Who knows? Should we worry about overflow? Should we worry about the overflowing? Maybe. Maybe we should and dig up like that. We got a bigger pocket in here for the water. Oh, we also need to make power too, this wire. I'm thinking like we're gonna have to switch to heavy watt wire too at some point in time. Because we're gonna have a lot of stuff off of our little circuits over here. For now, we're doing okay, but if everything is on at once, then everything's gonna explode. We're actually just about breaking even here with our oxygen generation, and that's cool, because we haven't really added anything to the system. And maybe it's the deeper diver lungs that's really making the difference there. It totally could be. So as soon as this pipe is done and in, we'll find a way to break into this water pocket. Maybe even up here, up higher. And then we'll get out of there immediately, as fast as we possibly can. Who's, someone's taking a poo. You almost pooed over the entire night, dude. Look, Turner, he gets into bed, he's like, ah, I'm into bed. And wake up. Short sleep, man. Edibles are, on the edge. Mush berries. Go. Mush loaf. Mush bars. Doesn't matter what I call them. Too many words to remember. Bristle blossoms are close, though. Disinfecting the beds. Do we have gross stuff on the beds? Kinda. Where is this coming in? Jobs mastered. That's cool. Everyone's kind of covered with shit, though. Alright. I don't know what 24,000 germs means. Like, is that bad? How many germs until you're not doing so well? Food shortage. Yeah, I'm on that. Let's think about, as soon as we're done with that, I'm going to switch it on over to the medical research. I know I said that we should do one of these other things, like deodorizer. I think we need the medical research immediately. 24,000 germs sounds like really, really bad. You know, everyone's like covered in germs. Their immunity is 100%, but like if it starts to slip, then what? And what causes it to slip? I don't know. I don't know, man. Harold is Master Gopher. That means I can upgrade you, Harold, to a courier. And I'll try. I'll do it. Your skill's not very high, but what do you get from that? Gopher is +2 to strength, plus 400 kilogram to carrying capacity. This one is +2 to strength again, plus 800 carrying capacity. Alright. Seems like really good, though. Especially if I'm going to put them on sweep tasks. Are they on sweep tasks? Bubbles and Harold. Untidy. Harold, yes. Bubbles, no. You're a Gopher. If you're carrying a lot of stuff, why not be on the sweep tasks? Right, guys? What are we doing? What are we focused on right now? That liquid pump, please. Edibles are increasing. Temperature is still the same. Research is done. We have a hydrofan that we can build. I say we do it and get on that medical research immediately. That one's gonna go real quick because it's only tier 2. Is there other tiers? Are they even labeled? No, tier 1, tier 2. Because this one's 2010, this one's 3020. It's actually a lot more. Hydrofan, then. Fertilizer synthesizer, we can do that. What's new here? Insulated tile. Could insulate this area if we really wanted to. I'm not too concerned about that. Stations. Farm station. Produce micronutrient fertilizer to increase plant growth. Requirements. Fertilizer. Effects. What's up, little man? He like comes to me at the end of like every episode. He's like, Dad, I want to snuggle. Improved buildings. Added effect. Farmer's touch. I don't know what this does, actually. Micronutrient fertilizer must just be even better. Necessary component of the greenhouse room. I'm not too concerned about that. Are you concerned about that? What do you think about that, little buddy? We're at the end of the episode here. I wanted to make a hydro fan. Effects heat -80. It doesn't take any water at all. I thought it had a little water thing on it. Oh, dang. Okay, so like, let's make one of those. You agree? Do you concur, buddy? Like right here. Seems like a good spot for it. Hell yeah. We'll pick it up in the next episode, you guys, with that hydro fan, and hopefully, cross your fingers, finding out some way to deal with this steam geyser. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you then. Bye.